Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. Some places in the country are raising their property taxes and they are skyrocketing. Talk about Salt Lake City raising their property taxes 12.5%. It's a staggering number. At the same time, we have people around the country that have stopped paying their property taxes. They said, we're done, we're either ticked off or we have no money, and tax liens are starting to hit and they are exploding and people are making a lot of money from them. So let's dive into here. And then I want to remind you, I've actually got a handful of coupons, at least 50 of them right now for the tax liens, the tax deeds course, links down below. And once they're gone, they're gone. So if you want to check them out, big sale. It's like the opposite of Black Friday sale going on right now. All right. So it says here, the Salt Lake City Council, and even if you don't live in Salt Lake City, start thinking nationally. What's going on nationally with property taxes? Voted to increase their property taxes in the city by 12.5%, which will raise about $13.5 million for the city's tight budget. Now, let me stop there and explain that all around the country, cities are tapped. It's not just the consumer that's tapped because of high fuel prices and all these things. The fact is, more and more people are choosing to spend less money, and city governments are the same way. They don't have the money to pay these inflated fuel prices, construction prices, labor prices. There's so much going on around the nation. And Salt Lake City is just one example of a city that's now in crisis, and they're going to start taxing everybody. Think about this billionaire wealth tax in California. They're like, oh, we're going to do a billionaire wealth tax. Now it's down to 50 million. And before you know, it's going to be 10 million. I get it. A lot of us are going, we're not worth that much. We don't care. But you should care, because you're looking at what's happening is that the governments are now going to come and attack our savings. Or if we don't have any savings, they're going to come and attack our paychecks. This is very real. Now it says here, it's not quite official yet. Utah's truth in taxation laws mean the raise is still subject to another public hearing, but it looks likely to go through. Furthermore, some council members have hinted that additional increases might be necessary in the years ahead. So here to raise their property taxes 13.5%, they're going, that ain't even going to cover it. That is very serious. Now, at the same time, on the flip side, when they make this raise, it's going to cause the real estate prices to plummet. The reason why is because everyone's mortgage payments are made of four components: principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Those taxes right there, as they go up, most people only can afford so much in their payment. And as their payment goes up, not only because of the price of the home, the mortgage rates, and the taxes, oh wait, there's an insurance crisis going on. By the way, I just bought an investment property. I paid 25% under ask, but the problem is I can't get it insured. I've already been turned down 3 times. I'll get it insured, but the point being is, this is what attributes to people like myself, real estate investors, being able to pay 25, 30% under ask because no buyers are showing up. And this is where you start to realize the actual crisis, and at the same time you go, well, how am I going to make money from this? Super easy. You see, there's a couple different ways of making money from this. First off, the tax liens and tax deeds, unreal, amazing. Go take a look at it. And do not pay $5,000 for a course. My course is a fraction of that, and it is actually better. I'm not joking. I pride myself in that quality and pricing. But getting the property for less. Like I just said, I paid 25% under for a property, and I'm excited because I'm going to turn that into value because there's multiple units. It's the worst house in the nicest block kind of situation. So you're going to make money from lower purchase prices, and you're going to get a better ROI on your rents. And then on top of that, I'm able to sit there and go, hey, you know what? I'm going to be able to fix it up and possibly flip it after this next cycle. And what's going to happen? Interest rates are going to start to fall. And then as they fall more and more, people are going to start to migrate. As a matter of fact, what I'm doing is I'm taking advantage of this massive crisis of a bunch of people that bought second homes that are now selling their second homes because they can't afford the payments on the first home. And they're fleeing right now. All over the country, this is happening in specific locales where people bought up second homes, and now either they can't afford it or the government's coming after them and taxing them because they are rich. This is not only an attack on the rich, it's an attack on the middle class, and you need to understand that. But if you are prepared for it, you won't be scared of it, and you'll actually applaud that it's coming, and you're going to make a lot of cash from it. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you want the tax liens and deeds program, take a look at below. If there's still coupons left, you're going to crush it. That is the lowest price of the year. All right, that being said, the Real Estate Ninja is out.